Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I am going to see how many soap bags I can make in probably about 4 to 6 hours. I want to get about 10 to 20 done, I think. It's probably around what I want to do. I did go ahead and make one last night just so that I know what the pattern is with this yarn, because the last time I made mine, I did with like a DK 3-weight cotton. So I need to figure out what the Lily Sugar and Cream would be. So I do have a big box of all these cottons. I'm going to do a stopwatch instead of like a certain amount of time because I don't want to make over 20 is what I'm worried about, because I don't want to have too many stocked. So we're going to do that. And for this, I'm just going to randomly pull one and do it that way. And I'm going to try to make just like one of each color is what I'm thinking. But I am going to start with some of the smaller ones because there is skeins that are like half. And I'm going to try and stay away from those as much as possible. But if we do get to like a certain amount and we're not at the 20 yet, then I will do these. So let's go. Okay, before we got started completely, I wanted to show you the soap pouch I made last night. And I just sized them for our bars of soap. So it does fit most like 3-ounce bars and smaller. But if it's like a 6-ounce, it won't fit. But this is the one we're going to be making. It's single crochet on the bottom, so the soap doesn't like fall through the bottom. And then the rest is double crochet. And it fits like perfect in there. But I am going to go ahead and start with the red. And I'm going to see how long it actually takes me to make one of these before we like get into it. But yeah, let's go time myself on this one. Okay, so I did go ahead and finish this one. The timer says 20 minutes, but I do not remember. My computer shut off, so I don't know if I went a little bit over or not. But either way, I messed up on a part. It'll show you probably in the video, but for some reason I chained and then I went down right away instead of figuring it out. But that took like 2 minutes off of my time, so we're just not gonna count that. But what I have on my timer is 20 minutes, so that's good. That's kind of around the time that I had wanted to be around, because just because of what it is, 20 minutes is not that bad, like at all. I was playing a little bit of yarn chicken. I was a little worried that I wasn't gonna reach the end, but it reached the end and we definitely have enough. So there's that. This one wasn't like the twist. I made the first one out of the twist, and this one did end up a little bit bigger, and I think it's just because of how I did the slip stitch when I was changing my rounds, honestly. So I don't think it's like flat. This one isn't, but that's okay because they're gonna get stretched out when you put the soap in it and use it on your body and everything. But yeah, you can probably kind of tell because it's like curved. It's really hard to tell on camera, but it's like curved quite to this side where it's like flat. Oh, there you can definitely see it. So it's curved. Yeah. So that's just because of how I did my slip stitch and stuff on it. So I'll have to watch that a little bit more closely. But this one was like bad for that. Like I usually don't do too bad with it. So if I do 4 hours, so I can make 3 in an hour. So if I do 4 hours, I should be able to make 15. So we are going to set a timer for 4 hours. Well, like 3 hours and 40 minutes. We're going to do that and see how many I can make. And a lot of it is just going to be me crocheting instead of like updating, just because I'm making the same thing over and over again. So I'll update when I have like different colored yarns and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's mostly just going to be crocheting. But there's our first one. Turned out pretty good, if I don't say so myself. But I know this red isn't going to make another one, so I am going to put that aside for like scrap. I should be able to make something out of it. Not sure what yet, but should be something. I'm kind of trying to stay away from whites because I know they're going to be like gross. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's put that back. Okay, we're going to do this rainbow colored one, and then we're going to do this yellow. And then we can do this green. Let's do these 3. And then I will update you guys again. Okay, so it is actually the next day. I actually ended up doing some other work stuff, so yeah, that was totally unexpected. But anyway, I finished this one. The top is a little bit like scrunched together just because of how I messed up on the linking, but the soap does still fit in there, so it's fine. And I got about halfway done with the yellow one. Yeah, 4 out of 7 double crochet rows. That one's looking good. And we have 3 hours and 14 minutes on the timer. So I am going to try and crack down and get these done. I should be able to. I don't have anything going on. Unless if he gets home early. I don't know if we're going somewhere or not. But yeah, I'm actually watching the old MacGyver right now. I didn't watch the new one, but I'm going back to the old one. I did start it a while back, but I'm watching like season 3 right now, so that's gonna be our show. So anyways, I'm gonna start the timer and get back to crocheting. Okay, so our timer is at 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I have finished 5 so far, and that's not bad. So we'll be getting 3 done an hour if we keep going at this pace. So that'll be really good. So we should be able to get 12 done. Just because they're going pretty nicely. So I did go ahead and pick out some more colors since a lot of those are neutrals, which is really nice. Then anyone can use them, boys, girls, men, whatever. But I am going to go ahead and do this pink and blue, like this blue and green, this purple, this pink, and then this kind of like country blue. It comes up more like a light blue, but I'm going to do those 5 colors because I know I'll be able to do those 5, and then we will see how that goes. But I'm probably going to finish the last like 20 minutes here, make one more, and then go ahead and go eat maybe. I'm going to start with the pink first because I just want to break from the multicolors for now, so I'm going to go ahead and start with pink, and then we'll see where we get from there. Yarn's here. Okay, so we have about an hour and a half left. So I did do the pink and the purple. So, and then I started this multi blue and green. I don't know how that's gonna turn out yet, but we're working on that one. It's currently actually 1 o'clock now. I did go like work past, took a little bit of a break before I started working on those 2, but now I am gonna go get those packages and bring them in the house because it is winter and there is snow, so I don't want them getting wet. So I am gonna go take my break, eat my lunch, and then I'll go back to my crocheting and do those 3 and then see what time we're at, because I think we're still gonna end up having at least a half hour left after we're done with these 3 skeins, because I still have that light blue, and that one along with that one that we just started. So, but anyways, break. Okay, so right now we have 9 made, all different ones, and I have about 54 minutes left on the timer. I'm not gonna get quite the amount of time like right on it because I do have to go at 4 and it's like just after 3, so I think I'm gonna be able to get 2 more done and then I'm gonna call it good, just because I already do have 9 and my goal was 10 and I didn't want to go like too many more over that. So I'm going to do one in this blue for sure, and I should have enough in this still to do another one of these, and then we'll just have 2 multiples of these which is fine. I think these will do good. So yeah, I'll do those. Then I'll update and do wrap up. Okay, I was feeling the blue and like its sturdiness, and I think it is cotton, but it's a different kind of cotton, and I'm not dealing with different kinds of cotton right now, just because it might be a different pattern. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose a different color. I don't have very many for like blue. So I'm just gonna do this normal blue, and then I'm gonna switch out this and do, I guess I'm gonna do this purple. I'm gonna do this purple. I really want to make a purple out of this, so we'll make a blue and a purple and then see how much time we have left. Okay. So we were able to make 11, and I really like this purple. I think it would look really good as like a bag or something too. There's like 11 minutes left on the timer, but again, I'm out of time. I know I'm not gonna be able to make another one, and I'm sure I'm almost pretty sure that I did not let the time run for at least like half a one, so I think it figures itself out. But I'm gonna rapid fire. Blue, pink, and white one. One blue with a hint of green. We did a whole like hot pink. Did a whole dark purple. Just in plain blue. It's almost like a navy blue, but it's a little bit lighter than that. We did like a white color speckle, like a sprinkle. A green and white. A yellow and white. A rainbow. This one I'll probably put for a little bit cheaper maybe, just because of how I messed up on the top. We did a full red one, and we also did the last purple, like blue green mix. So let me know which one of these was your favorite, and if you guys had actually stuck around to the end. But these were fun to make, but I definitely don't think I need more than 10 in stock right now. So here's 10 different colored ones. We did go through quite a bit of yarn, but could have definitely gone through more. But yeah,